So, Kanaya sir. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the today's webinar. And this is Himani Parmar, Assistant Professor of IT Department, PIT, Parul Institute of Engineering and Technology from Parul University. Right. And today's webinar is on today we are presenting a webinar on cyber security, right? And it's a cybersecurity and its impact on future world, right? And to deliver this talk, we have a very young and dynamic personality, Mr. Kanaya Agrawal from Cybertronics, right? And he is a cyber expert at Cybertronics. And on behalf of the Parul University, we are welcoming you, sir. And okay, and now without any delay, we will turn over the time over to you, sir. Sir, you can start.
Very good afternoon to everyone, and thank you, ma'am, for this opportunity. And today we'll be going to discuss, as our topic is cybersecurity and its impact on uh, personal life as well as future technologies, as well as in future world. So, since like last 2 years, we are seeing that is in this pandemic situation, everybody gone online. Now, even the online education started, the banking sector also, much things are done in online way only, and that's the reason that many threats has come, many attacks coming in regular days, and it has increased to 58%. Compared to the previous years, these online attacks, because of this, that more people are online, there will be a chances of more attacks, and even the cyber attacks increasing because of this reason that people are more online today, and they are using these online platforms. So it is a golden chance for the hackers to breach the data, to threaten someone, to ransomware attacks and all these things. So today's this session will be going to cover how to secure yourself from this types of attacks. What are the types of attacks? And if anybody wants to make career in cybersecurity, then what is the goal? What is the path that you should have to follow to become a cybersecurity expert? Because there is always a confusion. Many people ask me that, sir, in order to become a cybersecurity professional, it's to do only hacking course or many things. There is a dilemma in the minds of students. So we'll be clearing all these things here. Okay. So in coming last many years, there are always some great breaches happening, like biggest breaches happening in biggest companies, like 4 to 5 years back, Yahoo was the one which has biggest breaches. So even in this pandemic, as we are in online regular days, many monetary as well as many other ways, hackers are hacking the accounts and everything. So we'll proceed how it's happening. So the biggest data breach in this coming year, we can say that in 2019, where 77 crore email IDs were hacked. Okay, and it was revealed by the Troy Hunt, a person, and it has a website, troyhunt.com, where he has published 87 GB of data. So today, like whenever we are operating any website, unknown website, we can say, there is always an option. You can log in with the Facebook, you can log in with the Gmail account, and if you are doing that, you are giving them a permission to access your contacts, your access your details, access your media and everything. So this is the reason why many times when you are operating an unknown website, where you don't know about the security of the website, definitely there are the chances that your data will be theft, your data will be stealed. Okay, so I know, if you know that the website was named as Canva. Okay, Canva was the website where many people are used to making their posts, brochures, logos, and all that. It is providing free service, but the data was lost from that website also. And if you want to check whether your email ID is hacked or not, whether your email ID is pawned means it has been breached, it has been hacked by someone, and you even don't know about that. So 77 crore email ID means it's a huge data, it's a huge thing for that, which was happening in 2019. Even in 2021, Facebook, some Facebook email IDs were also hacked. Okay, but this was the very biggest data breach in 2019. Even in 2021, many websites are doing that. Okay, so in order to check, you have this website which I just show you right now. Um, This is the website where you can check whether your email ID is pawned, means hacked, whether it's a breach, okay, or not. So I think everybody have visible this page, this website. Even for example, I'm searching my email ID. Okay, one of my email ID I'm searching here. If I'm checking there whether it is pawned or not, so it's showing that yes. And when it was done, it is also showing that I think in 2019 May I had just approached Canva. I used that website, and because of that, my this email ID and geographical location passwords were breached, which I already changed now, but it was showing me the old data. Okay, if I check other website, suppose I'm checking this website, and it's showing that good news, no pawn. It means up till now, its website, this email ID is secure. So you can check your email IDs with the help of this website whether it has been hacked, breached, or you have entered in some wrong website where from where your data has been theft. So you can check with the help of this website. Okay. So this is the reason that you should always never just never trust any of the website, and just never share your email ID or never log in with your Gmail account directly. Just make a new account and never allow the permissions to them. So many times it happen that whenever we are just using, when suppose I'm using any of the application, any of the Android, if I'm downloading any of the application, it always asks me, please allow your media, allow your contacts, and we immediately using for using that application, we just click on allow and allow. This creates a vulnerability. This creates this creates a loopholes due to which your data is being shared with that particular application. And what that application will do, they will sell your data to third party. In this way, you think that many times you are getting unknown calls from other companies. How your number gone there? Okay, how your information gone there? This is because of this online presence which you are doing. So never download any unknown apps. Never allow your media, contacts, or anything to your application. Otherwise, it has happened that if I'm sharing some link with you, if you're clicking on that link, it will even hack your phone also, your front camera, back camera, even your media information, banking information. Everything will be lost if you're doing these things. So we'll be discussing everything today. How this security breach is happening. Okay. So first thing is what the hackers are do. They just find the network, study the traffic, study security mechanisms, and last the attack. So this is the breaching sequence which will be going to study in this one of our webinar, how it's happening, how security mechanisms are there, and how attacks perform. So I think everybody know about these things: surface web, deep web, and dark web. It is a part of this computer engineering. It's a part of this cyber world. So everybody knows that whatever we are surfing on internet, whether you're using Facebook, WhatsApp, anything with what you're surfing on internet, whether it's Google, Bing, Yahoo, anything you're surfing, it just covers the 4% of your internet. Means total 100%, the what the internet covers in this thing, the surfing part is only the 4%. So whatever the internet we are using currently, it's only the 4%. Next is the deep web. Deep web, I think everybody, maybe some you have studied this things, that whatever is stored as a password, like our database, all comes in deep web. Okay, for example, uh, even in machine learning, we can say that suppose you are searching anything in Google. I'm searching for the shoes that I want to purchase particular shoes, and you left that Google, even you clear your histories and cookies and everything, still when you open Google or Facebook or any other website, you will see the notification of shoes that you want to purchase this thing. Means they are reading your mind, they are reading uh, your keywords, they are reading your metadata, what you are typing. No, they will understanding these things. And next time whenever you go on internet, they will, based on your search, they will provide you some information, they will provide you some about these things, whether you have to purchase it or not. So internet is tracking us. We always been tracked by this internet. So it comes all under deep web. Okay. So whatever we are doing searching, okay, it's always be stored in the Google database, okay? Or if you are searching any of the search engines, it's stored in the database. Whether we remove our history and cookies, then also, if you want to check, you can check in activity.google.com. You will find everything there. Okay, the third part of the website, this the whole internet is a dark web. Now, dark web, everybody says, "So what is dark web?" Even there is a part of marine web, dark web. It's all are the part. Silk Road, everything is comes under dark web. Okay, actually, it was what is the history behind the dark web is that it was you cannot operate dark web with the normal search engines. For that, you have to use the proxy servers, or that you have to use the Tor browser. Then only you can be able to access the dark web. Actually, it was just invented or interpreted by this US Army for the internal communication. But later on, it was made public, and the purpose was for secret information sharing. But the people have started using it as a so illegal activities like arms dealing, organs dealing, like drugs dealings, and all that. Even today, also the whole Tor browsers investment, whole Tor browsers, the money which is spent on Tor browser is managed by US government only. But this again, we can say the dark web is like the very blackest or very dark side of this internet, where all illegal activities are done right now today also. Okay, so never operate this web. Even you are searching on YouTube, you will get many videos, but never go on dark web. It's very inconvenient. It's illegal to operate these things without any reasons. So if we talk about who is the vulnerable in this world. So any sector you can take, everyone is vulnerable. Vulnerable means the loophole, the part where you can the in Hindi we can say kamiya, means kamis. We can say means it's breaches where you can means you can just enter. It has some problem where you can enter the system, you can breach the system, you can hack the system. So financial institutes and banks, definitely, if you have the banking ideas, if you get the hacking, everyone is vulnerable. Internet service providers, pharmaceutical companies, government and defense agencies, anyone who is using internet or who is in the network is vulnerable. If I want to hack any network, I have the knowledge of the network, I can hack any of the network. Okay, just need a basic understanding of a network, proper understanding, proper researching. You can breach any of the network if they have not provided the proper security. So what is security? Look, everything, whenever you will learn about the security, and all this security features come under three words, we can say CIA: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Why we can say confidentiality, integrity, and availability? Any of the security thing, I mean, any of the security, whether it is a firewall, whether it is an intrusion detection system, anything you are using, antivirus, firewall, it works on this three part: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality, the confidential secret of your data, how confidentially you are sending the data to the from sender to receiver. Integrity means your data is not altered by someone. You should send your data something like that nobody can alter or change your or interrupt your data. And availability means it should be always be visible or accessible to that person only where you have sent. Means the password should be only to that person. So based on this CIA, all the security mechanisms works, and based on this only the security is enhanced. So we'll be learning these things in future also. Okay, and now we'll be learning that many things. Many have heard from the people that, sir, what is cyber security? Whether it's only the hacking. So no, cyber security is not like that. You have learned the ethical hacking and I am now cyber security expert. It's the vast, we can say it is a long path, but ethical hacking is just a part of cyber security. So talking about ethical hacking, independent computer security professional breaking into computer systems, neither damage the target system nor steal the information. Means ethical hacker. Hacking and ethical hacking are the two ways. Hacking means you are breaking the system, you are breaching the system, you are thefting the data, like that. And ethical hacking means you are learning all these things but to provide security, not for breaching, not for thefting or anything. So ethical means you have to doing the same work what hackers are doing, but for ethical purpose. Okay, evaluate target system security and report back to owners about the vulnerability found. So why ethical hacking? So ethical hackers are the person who just find the vulnerabilities, loopholes in the system and make that report and provide to the owner of the company that your website or your network is vulnerable to the public. Anybody can hack. Please secure your website. Please secure your network. So this way ethical hackers work, and that's why they are so known as security professionals, not a hacker. So never judge. Hacker is different part, a different person who are doing this black hat jobs, okay, and the ethical ones who are helping to do this, who are not doing this kind of bad jobs, okay. So what are the types of attacks and threats? Because in this I already discussed this in the previous slides in the first beginning only. Then we will be also discussing what types of attacks are there in this current era in this online medium. Because of this increasing online technology, now many threats which we are facing. First is denial of service attack. Many times now it's very old DOS attacks. Now many things DDoS attacks came, cloud DDoS attacks came. Okay, so very first, what is DOS attack? So denial of service attacks was the attack where you are sending multiple requests to the same network or the same website, okay, with same MAC address, so that your website or your network confuses to accept that request because multiple requests are coming and it hangs or the server get down. Many times you are seeing that whenever like 10th or 12th board exam results are coming, or when GTU results or many of the university results are coming, and many students at once starting to operate that website for the that seeing the result, you will find the website gone down or the server gets down for some time. This is because multiple requests come to the website. This is the way the hackers do. They send with the same computer or multiple computer, they will send multiple requests at a time to the server to get that done. Okay, and again DOS attack, there is an advanced thing is distributed denial service of attack, where with the help of multiple MAC address, what happened when this DOS attack came into existence? No, at that time security professionals decided that if multiple requests are coming with the same MAC address, we will stop that so that server never get down. So, but the hackers were more smart. They started DDoS attack where they send the request from multiple MAC addresses. So now even the security professional can't block because it is coming from multiple MAC addresses. So maybe it will be genuine also. So if they stop that thing, then it will be stopped for all the public users also. Now cloud computing came where security is more enhanced, okay, but still now the hackers are more advanced. Even they started hacking the cloud server also with the help of cloud DDoS attacks also. So there are many attacks that's coming all the times. Like there is always an approach with always a fight between hackers and cyber security professionals. Second attack is man in middle attack. What happened when you are dealing, like when many times what happened when you are communicating with your friends, whether in same network or different network, at that time hackers, while stealing your data, sniffing your data, and work as a man in middle attack and just sniff your data and decrypt that from that particular data which they have sniffed or trapped, they can get the information. There are many tools available for sniffing and man in middle attack. Dictionary attacks again is there for password cracking. DSCP spoofing is there where a fake router is made. So, for example, whenever you go for something, say I'm going to any of a cafe, okay, where you find that you will get the internet freely. They are providing you open internet. So never connect to any of the unknown open internet, because many times hackers doing, they are making the rogue router, okay, and they are just making uh, a same name of that cafe or that particular public place, a duplicate name, spoofing name, and they will ask you to join. Means they will providing a free internet, and you see they are, it's a open Wi-Fi, and when you are connecting, okay, and you got connected, whatever the information you will share, okay, whatever you are surf on internet or you are opening any of the social media account, anything, they will get all the stream of your data. So this is type of also attacks. MAC flooding means L2 flooding. Already I discussed, like it's a part of like DOS attacks. SQL injection with the help of SQL queries and database. Now the websites were hacked, but now there is the solution for preventing this SQL injection also. Social problems. So we face social problems in this lockdown many times. You are getting the call that your credit card is closed or your like Paytm is like that. These types of calls where the person threatens you, lower you, or make you uh, means they are with their tricks. They always confuse you, okay, and try to recover information from you, where like banking information or anything information, because of which they get like they can harm you financially also and anything. So this is the like social media, we can say social engineering, we are saying these things. So why do we need ethical hacking? What is the need for this hacking? What to learn? Why does it need for cybersecurity? So first thing I already said is social engineering, where people like make you fool by calling you by part of some companies and all that. Okay, and this attack is now in advanced level. Now many have sent you the job proposals also and try to earn money from you. Okay, organizational hacks, accidental breaches and security, viruses, trojans and worms, DOS attacks. So all these attacks are into exist. So in order to prevent yourself, you should have the knowledge of these things. So in order to prevent, because in this in future also, if I say that, I just in 2020 only, our IT head has sent uh, one statement that in coming future we need around 50 lakh cyber security professionals. So there is upcoming vacancies will be up to 50 lakh cybersecurity professionals, but unfortunately we are into few lakhs only, 2 to 3 lakh cybersecurity professionals only we have. And this India, which we are exporting the things to everyone, we are importing cybersecurity professionals from the other part of the world. So this is the thing. If you are making your career in these things, you're definitely a good chance to become a cybersecurity and a good career also. So again, now the required skills of an ethical hacker, or I can say required skills of a cybersecurity professional. So in order to become a cybersecurity, what are the skills you should have? So you should have a knowledge of Microsoft, means skill in operation, configuration, and management, like Microsoft servers. You can see Active Directory. You can see. So you should have a knowledge of these things. You should have a knowledge of networking. Okay, because if you don't know about the IP addresses, MAC addresses, network protocols, you will never able to learn about cybersecurity or ethical hacking. You should have a knowledge of Linux because knowledge of Linux means because many of the security tools are made in Linux only because it's an open source. Okay, even you can configure the any of the software in the Linux is open, so you can test everything. So knowledge of Linux or Unix should be must. Firewalls, definitely, if you have to provide security to any of the organization or for the personal security, you should always have a knowledge of firewalls, like configurations, operations of intrusion detection system, like IDS. IDS is also a part of firewall, antiviruses, everything you should know how to configure, how to use, how they are working, like that. Again, routers. So knowledge of routers is must. Routing protocols, access control is because whole this world, whether it's a Facebook, whether it's a WhatsApp, whether the any of the company, if they are connected from their multiple locations of the world, then definitely because of this router, because router is a device used to connect to or more than two networks. So any of the network which is interconnected, even in this Google which we are using, cloud we are using, that's all are connected because of these routers. So you should have a knowledge of routers and routing protocols. Okay. Then we are talking about mainframes. What is mainframe? And mainframes are the supercomputers, we can say. It's like a bigger computer where they are, or we can get the cloud computing, we can say, where or data of multiple companies are stored in a single place. Network protocols, you should have a knowledge like TCP/IP, how they function and can be manipulated. Again, project management like leading, planning, organizing, even pen testing. So whenever you learn ethical hacking, definitely you will be having a chance to learn penetration testing also. Okay, so this is the things which you require if you want to become a successful cybersecurity professional. Okay. So social networking site plays definitely today in this world. We are using it like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Okay. This website, people share their information. Okay. They share their photos, they share your personal details on also in the social media. And if you are seeing these criminal shows like Savdar Indian and Crime Patrol, or you can search on internet, maximum crime are done because of information what criminal get from the social media sites. So we are vulnerable. We are with ourselves are sharing the information on these things. So we even we create, we share the photos, we share our location, we share our interest, we share our hobbies. So for hacker, this is the golden things. If you're sharing everything on the social media, I am for tracking you, I'm following you, I get every information about you, and that's enough for any of the cybersecurity or a hacker to hack your internal things or hack your personal things because you yourselves are sharing these things on it. So never ever share this thing. Use social media, okay, only for your benefits, only for your business, only for your growth, but never share your information. It has happened that in past in many um, attacks or many like crime has happened because of the social media information. Not with the local people, with the celebrities also. So just I said that there are many things happening that just sending a link to anybody you can have the information about that particular. So I will not sharing you the deep things, but I am sharing you a few things how it's happening. So one of the website is iplogger.com, iplogger.org. Suppose I will be showing you this website. I'm not showing any demo because it's a webinar. We don't have time much. Okay. So it's an IP logger website. Suppose you are seeing this link. Okay, if I'm sharing this link with any of the student, any of the person on WhatsApp, and I just ask them to just click on the link, any means making them fool or anything, just I make them to just click on this link, I can get the exact information of that person, their location, where he is. So whenever I just share this link with the, just click on this link and I get the information about that person, that his particular location. Okay, and if his GPS is on, we will get exact location up to 10 to 15-meter range. Means if he is standing at particular place also, no, that 15-meter range information we will get just sharing with this link. So this is only I am sharing about the location, but there are many links which we create in this cyber world. That if I just share the link and you click the link, your all phone will be hacked, your information will be come with us. So I only shared you about this thing, but it will be like that if I be creating some malicious link and I allow you, I just convince you to click on that link or click on that particular photo or picture, your all information hacked and it will be towards me. So friends, you should not click any unknown links directly if you don't know about that. Okay, another thing is email attacks and phishing attacks. Okay, so one more website I am sharing with you. What is the phishing attacks? Okay, so phishing means you if what attackers do, they are creating fake pages of social media websites. Suppose I'm creating a fake page of facebook.com and I just created a link like fadebook.com, and you have not checked the my like URL and just you have checked the page and you log in that your Facebook ID, email ID, and password, and because of that, I just get your information. Many times, what happen? You will get the banking phishing pages also on your email ID, and they ask you to fill the information. So never fill the information directly. Always read the URL properly. Okay, and if you still have a doubt, Okay, this is the website known as fishtank.com. Just copy that URL of that particular page and paste here. Okay, it will, if you try is it a fish, it will show you yes it's a fishing page, and if it's not, it will not show you. So whether you have to search it is a phishing page or duplicate page, just go with this website and do this thing. So there are thousands of tools I have, there are thousands of websites I have, but we have a short of time, so I will not be discussing everything here. Even demonstration is also not possible for everything, but I am sharing you information so you can have your own. Even if you have a doubt, you can contact me anytime with my phone number, which I already mentioned in the slides, and I'll be also sharing in the last part of the webinar. Okay, there is one more website which is known as website.informer.com. Now, what this website will do, I think, who is the website or website.informer.com. Here, whenever you share any URL or keep any URL, I don't have any URL and I cannot copy any of the company's URL directly here because it's an open webinar, and without anybody's permission, I cannot show the information here. So if you click any URL of the website, you will get the public IP, that rank of that website, the public IP, their owner's email ID, owner's phone number, hosting details, domain details, when it has purchased, when it will be going to expire. So every information you will get here. Okay. Every information about the website you will get here when you search about that URL. Okay, if I search, suppose everything. Okay, so it's, I just shown you the website. Okay, but whenever you just kept the URL, you will get every what is its Alexa ranking, what is its public IP address, what is its name servers, address of the registrar, its phone number, email ID, everything about that website. You will get the information from this website.
सर हेलो,
क्या मैम?
एक्चुअली आपका प्रेजेंटेशन नहीं दिख रहा है.
मैम वेबसाइट नहीं दिख रही है?
नहीं.
सॉरी मैम. Wait a moment. I think, ma'am, now it's visible.
Yes, now it is visible, sir.
Yeah, sorry, ma'am. Please make me understand if anything happens like that. That you can just आप कोई भी अपनी वेबसाइट अगर यहाँ पे डालते हैं ना, तो उसकी सारी इंफॉर्मेशन आपको मिल जाती है. मैं आपको बताता हूँ एक चीज. So just for example, I have just kept one of the website. Is not in our, sorry, one mistake was there. Okay, so this way, whenever you just enter into the website, you will get when it's created, who is the owner, what is the name, servers, and everything. Okay, even you get the information about its address, phone number, everything. Now here you will not find anything because I had made this website secure. Okay, this is also a thing how to make your website secure, that it's not visible in Whois or any of the public informer website will not show anything. So you can even make secure or make private or make privacy of that website also. Okay, but if somebody has not made any private or not made secure, you will get every information about that website in this website.informer.com. Okay, so this way you get the information. I think that I already shared that the social media are the great risk. Okay, never download unknown application, never allow media's contacts and anything for any of the websites or any of the application, because it will theft your data. So that's an important part. So the new thing which currently happening is the Google Calendar. Many times you are getting notification or reminders. Now what hackers have started doing, they just send you a notification on your Google Calendar. You think that no, I have just created some notification. Just click on that notification. It will allow It will ask your information, and many of your information or your phone information shared with that hacker. So whenever any notifications is coming from the Google Calendar, just check it whether it's done by you, you created by you, it's genuine or it's some trap. So never just click on these things. Okay. So yeah, system hacking. So system hacking is also a part of ethical hacking where a hacker hacks the system, like whether it's a Linux system, Windows system, and they can breach any of the passwords. They can even hack your system. They can have all the information about your system, like what you're doing, is what you're surfing on internet. Okay, they can even take the screenshots and everything. So I'll be discussing how they are working this in system hacking. That is, I will give you one demonstration for that. Okay. Before that, we will be discussing about the malwares. What is the malware? So malware means any suspicious or any we can say tool or any of these things which create like malicious attacks, which create a malicious attack on your system, deletes your data, alters your data, or breaches your data, update all your data. This all comes under malware. So viruses are there, trojans are there, worms are there. They all are the parts of malware. Okay. So what these things? Viruses. So viruses are the things they can never work their own. Suppose in I created one virus, I hide that in one folder or one photo and provide it to you. It will not work unless and until you click on that folder or that photo. The virus will be hidden, but it won't work unless and until you hit that photo. And virus is then create when come, it just slow down your network or just deletes your data or just create harm to your computer. There are many kinds of viruses, even um, which even attack on your hard disk and RAMs also, on motherboard also. Even they can damage hardwares also. Again, worms. Then worms are again a system like it's create a multiple copies of a single malware and just slow down your system. Trojans are the things. If you're using a Trojan, Trojans are hidden in photos, medias, folders, and anything. If you click that, it will allow to open the back door of your system and give access of your PC or your computer to any of the third party or any of the people or any of the hacker who is accessing your system. So I can give you demonstration, a simple demonstration for this. There is a tool known as remote access Trojan. Actually, there are multiple tools available. Even we are making our own tools. We are making a coding with the help of Linux also. But this demonstration I want to show about Trojan, how it's working. So suppose this is a system which I'm using. It's Windows. Ten. Okay, I'm using this Windows 10 IP address of the victim machine. So how to get the IP address of the victim machine? That's a different part. I cannot teach here. Okay, but later on, if we get time in some other webinar or workshop, we'll definitely discuss with you. So we have to first research about the IP address, how to find the IP address. So suppose I have the victim machine. Here I've created victim machine I have, and it's like Windows XP I have victim machine. So I have the IP address. I just connect here. For example, I have shared. If I'm opening this victim machine, I already shared one Trojan with this thing. Okay, this is the Trojan. Okay, I hidden in the image of car. And suppose if a person is opening this car, okay, at the back of this thing, at the back of the coding, this image already the script run and Trojan is implemented in this. Again in this system, this is an XCB system. So from Windows 10 I open this thing, I kept the IP address, I connect there. Okay, and when it's connected, I got the access of this victim machine. I can do anything here right now. So in this way, whenever a hacker sends you some photos or some folders and you click on that, sometimes it's happened that Trojan was hidden. So always make up to date for your antivirus and firewall, so that if some low configured trojans are there, they will be detected and deleted by your antiviruses. So, like what hacker can do, it can do anything. For example, I want to make funny stuff. Like for example, I want to hide the taskbar, or I want to hide the desktop icon. I click, it's hidden. So anything that particular person, I flip the screen. I can flip the screen also. So anything a hacker can do. Okay, even I want to get the information about the registry, there's files, file manager. I want keylogger, screenshot, passwords. Anything they can do. Even the if he has implemented or he has the, send the Trojan and you have clicked that photo, even he can shut down your PC also. For example, he can do anything. So this way, hackers are more advanced. They can, the Trojans are working. Is a low configuration Trojan I've shown you. I've not shown how to configure the Trojan, but it's just an example. I am to show that this way Trojans are working. Anybody can take full control of your system and they can do anything, whatever they want. So this is the way Trojans are working. Malwares are there, like viruses, ransomware attacks are there, cryptography, many things is there. And already I discussed about you sniffing. Sniffing means a third party, means two persons are communicating, and a third person who is sniffing the data with the help of some tools or coding and just getting the user IDs, passwords, network details, and everything. So how to secure yourself? I shown you some attacks, okay, but how to secure yourself from this type of attacks? First things, two-factor authentication. Always on a two-factor authentication on your email IDs. Two-factor authentication is what happening here. Whenever you are logging with some unknown devices, the system, the Gmail or the Facebook will ask you to enter the OTP also. So you have one authentication is a password, another authentication is your OTP. So two-factor authentication should always be on, so that nobody can open your website or email account in some another PC or a system. Okay, you can check here how to go for this two-factor authentication. It's known as enter verification code in your mobile and your password. This way you can secure your Gmail accounts or email accounts. Don't use the same password everywhere. Never use the same password. Why? Because sometimes if I have kept the same password in Gmail, Facebook, and in some other website also. Now, Gmail and Facebook are more secure. It's very difficult to hack that. But if that particular website, which is less secure, if somebody has hacked that and got your password, and you know that you have kept the same password in your Gmail and Facebook is already hacked because the password is same. So always keep different password. Update the software on your computer. So always update the software which is you are using regular. Why to update the software? Because companies, what they are doing, many times happen that you are using the old version. So there are many vulnerabilities in old version. So when company releases new software release, they just patch that vulnerability. They create more secure environment. So you should always update your Microsoft Office, your Windows, so that you will be out of that vulnerability. Be careful how much information you post online. So already I discussed, never post much personal information online, because you never know who is tracking you, who is following you. Okay, be careful when sharing personal information. Don't insert anybody's USB. So many times some friends come and say, I have one movie or I need one movie, please insert this USB. Never do that, because USB attacks are the most easier attacks to be performed. I just insert a USB in your system, and only I have to do one click, and every password, your browser, your system, your Wi-Fi, your router will be cached to my pen drive. So never insert pen drive, because it's the most and very easiest way to hack anybody's system. Don't use anyone's computer laptop for your personal accounts. Why? Because suppose if you are using anybody's computer laptop and he has implemented or he has installed some keyloggers or spyware, where whatever the password you just type on his computer, it will be stored in his keylog memory, and he will be getting everything about your information, login ID, your password, your even whatever the chats you are done, everything he will have the information. So never log in your account to anybody's laptops or computers. Okay, so some cyber laws also I have to discuss. I will be discussing with the future careers in the next 5 10 minutes. Okay, we have 15 minutes right now, so 2 minutes will take about the data theft. So there is many cyber laws. If you are thefting the data from someone, there is many sections that you will be having legal actions. But okay, spreading virus and worms is also illegal activity. Identity theft, thefting the identity of the friends or anybody's is also illegal activity. Email spoofing, sending email with some other's name is also under coming under cyber laws. Spyware, I am again discussing what is the spyware. It's again a computer program, a computer software. If it's installed in anybody's computer, it will share every information with the attacker. Like if I'm opening any website, it will share the screenshot. Okay, if I'm opening, means it will even open my webcam also. Even I don't know, and my webcam is also open, and my photos, my everything will be, my videos will be shared, live videos, live streaming will be shared with the hackers. So even it will share my personal data, it will share my each and every information to that hacker. So spywares are the most dangerous malware software. If it's implemented, if somebody has installed into your computer, it's over. So even it's very difficult to detect it. Okay, to detect and deleting it is a different procedure. So attackers use spyware. That is an example of spyware I've shared with you. If you want to share test, you can test with this also. So many times there is a question with the students and if the everyone that what will be the job after doing this thing, this after making career in cybersecurity. There are many jobs available for penetration testing also, security auditor also, security manager, security consultant, security administrator, security analyst, security director, security architecture, incident responder, cryptographer, chief infosec officers, security code auditor. There are many jobs available. So because it's a feature, so until now we have discussed about the threats, hacking, and everything. Now I'll be discussing how it will be used in future. What, why it's needed, why it's how it will change the world of future. So we'll be discussing about. So before that, I just want to show that if you have not made your account on DigiLocker, please go and make and upload your documents because now government of India has just given this DigiLocker where you can save your all certificates, your mark sheets, where your online presence will be there. So if it's lost, you can just download the from there and you can make the duplicate copy. So where it will be needed. So all now we all have a discussion from few years. Like India will be making will be going to be a smart country and smart cities projects are undertaken in many part of the country. So, what is the smart city, and where cybersecurity will be a part of this smart city? So, to make a smart city, four things are needed: sensing, means sensor should be there; networking, network is a part of a cybersecurity analysis and control. So, to make a smart city, that it will be controlled at what from single location or single network. Every network should be, every devices should have internet. Every devices should have a network. Okay, so definitely, if any of that network is hacked, there is a huge breach. There it will be a danger that all the networks will be which are communicating with a particular device will be hacked. So when this work of smart city will be over, no, at that time it will be very dangerous that it is a
Hello. I think sir is left.